Bonjour, mes chers étudiants. C'est la deuxième semaine de le cours en ligne. This is the second week, la deuxième semaine of the course online, en ligne. J'ai reçu vos réponses pour les questions et ils sont vraiment intéressants. I have received your responses for the questions and they are very interesting. Some of them are funny. It's great when you can insert humor. Some of you really went out there and got some extra vocabulary. Par exemple, le mot qui signifie lazy, paresseux, que Dominique a trouvé. Non, Dimitri a trouvé ce mot. Alors, I know that it is difficult. It's impossible to recreate this atmosphere of school. What I want you to do for the next week is try to find the good parts. Try to come up with reasons that this is good right now and sort of fun. Treat it like an adventure. You're going to learn something. You're going to learn different ways to find answers. Somebody said they didn't, that it was more difficult because they couldn't ask a question during the test. Go ahead and email me the question and I'll answer it for you. D'accord? And I'm going to count off less for mistakes and try to keep the questions concise just because of the situation. It's a lot more difficult. You're thrown into a situation where you have to start making phrases without my help in person. So I'm giving you a lot of credit for that, and I appreciate the time that some of you have put in. And some of you have taken advantage of the fact that you can do this to make up for bad grades from the past few weeks. I appreciate that as well. Let's try to finish the semester with everybody having an A. Just work your hardest. The time you put in, work your hardest. Try to actually learn something. We're going to take some phrases apart next week and try to figure out the grammar and how it's different, syntax, how it's different. And so we're going to use the same material. In fact, I'm going to use some of your responses for next week's quiz. So we'll talk about them via email. I'll put the response up online and you can look at it and we'll take it apart in a video like this. Okay? I hope that you can have a good weekend. It sounds like it's going to rain. Il pleut. But if it's like yesterday, you should be outside. And I know that's difficult, if not impossible, for some of you. I know that some of you, when you went home, you have to work somehow, even if it's from home, to help the family. So I understand the problems. I understand this is a crazy situation. And I'm willing to give as much leeway as possible. Okay? So I'll see you next week. À la semaine prochaine. À tout à l'heure. Et au revoir.